everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Wednesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, just like I told you last night, I'll be back tonight. We got a release. Also, guys, we got a couple of things that look kind of cool coming from Topo. Topo announced that they are going to put up for pre-order a couple of things that, again, very interesting. I like it a lot. And we have, guys, a little bit, just a little tiny bit of so strap it on, guys. Just a little tiny bit. Let me just make sure. I don't want to forget nut. I feel like I'm forgetting something though. What am I forgetting? Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Ha. There we go. So guys, there's of course there's 10 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. I gotta change something real quickly. There we go. I just gotta pull this up real quickly and then we'll get started, guys, because I have to be prepared for the action. There we go. All right, we're good, guys. We're good. We are gooch. Unlike Looch. Let's see who's in the house, guys. Please hit the like when there's 10 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. We got Donnie. Welcome. Bow.
Hello.
Bow. We got Michael in the house. Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Good evening, collectors. Happy Wednesday. Isn't it crazy that when this Joel figure was announced, Pedro Pascal was actually popular? Oh my God. We got Ash in the house.
Hello.
We got Big Dog in the house.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
I know. That was a crazy game. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Talia. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Welcome. Ernesto in the house.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
This is my hometown in Mexico back in April this year. Here's a movie about some old-time cop. I was not there to have Mando figure signed. Bow.
How you doing?
Bow. We got Carlo in the house.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante. How you doing?
Carlo. Can't blame it on robberies. Can't blame it on they got help. Can't blame it on the refs did this. The refs did that. These goals that were scored today were pretty crazy. Sick goals. So there was no doubt with that win. The entire World Cup, though, lots of doubts. This one game, no doubts. Okay? So crumpets out there, TK, you crumpet, you dirty, filthy crumpet. See what happens? You guys should have seen TK, okay? You guys should have seen TK's smug attitude when they were winning and everybody sucks. England's going to take it home and the UK is the United Queendom, okay? Today, after they got destroyed and obliterated by Argentina, you guys know what he said? You guys want to know what he said? He had the audacity, okay, after getting stepped on, okay, like a crumpet on the ground, okay? He said Argentina is going to destroy Spain. Can you imagine having that battered wife syndrome after getting beat like this? Can you imagine the audacity talking about the person that beats me? They're going to do better next time. TK. This is why I told you. Okay? This is why I told you. Don't make fun, because he was making fun of Colombia getting disqualified. Don't make fun, TK. That World Cup is not going back to Crumpets land. Okay? So he learned his lesson. This is why you shouldn't be too confident. Okay? This is why you shouldn't be too cocky. Okay? Anything's possible when you're playing with Otani. Let's see who else is in the house. Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. You're welcome for what? You're very welcome for what? What did you say? What did you do? Of course, nothing as usual. I fast out with the Jerry. Oh my God. Oh no. Who's butthurt today? Oh my God. Nobody's butthurt. It was TK's smug attitude the entire World Cup, smelling like taxed tea and crumpets. When you talk about the topo, Carlo, take it easy, okay? Just because your country won, okay, a meaningless game, okay, for the very first time ever, okay? They needed 6 games to have a tough opponent in this World Cup, okay? Just because that is happening in your life right now does not mean you have to come on my stream, okay, and demand. No, I'm kidding. Of course, Carlo, of course. Send me something. Send me the order number so I could adjust the shipping address. Friend. David, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Fractured Jings drama. The release dividing the community. This guy. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unreal. We got two.
Hello.
Thule in the house. Argentina comeback kings. All right, take it easy, Kim Kardashian. My 1.6 account is saying I use my phone number too many times and I can't get. Oh, somebody's trying to get into your account so they could get into my account and mess up everything since you're a moderator. Actually, I should make this a moderator account too. Give me 1 second, just in case they find out that you're an Israeli asset, and then they disconnect your account. Hold on, let me lower the volume so it's not crazy stupid loud. Let's see, where is Bobster? All right, let's see. Where's the conversation? Where's the live? Come on, what's happening? There we go. All right, where's Bobo? All right, let's see. Wait, what's happening? Oh, what an idiot. I opened up the wrong one. Here it is. All right, Bobo, I got you. All right, add as moderator. Done. All right, you're a moderator, Bobo. Let's see who else is in here. Fabs, just thank you for starting the facts. There were no help. No, you gotta be honest. Today, obviously, was day one. No questions, no doubts. But the entire World Cup, Carlo. I think the cruelest game is the one for the third place for those. I know that's the worst. Can you imagine? It's like going crazy and trying to win to be third place. Oh, I mean, it's still great though. But Gustav, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Guys, as you can see on screen, Carlo is getting to that age where he's most likely going to be wearing a diaper by the end of the year. Depends, guys. If you don't have any stock in Depends, the brand, right? The diaper brand for adults, buy some immediately because Carlo is on his way to make us a lot of money in the stock market. So Depends brand, guys. Carlo coming soon. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh my God. Fabs, you have Esther Boy. Send me something. Ash, you selfish guy. I knew about it. Oh my God. Chris, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 18 in here. Thank you guys for being here. Spoil what? Okay, relax. That's a bit too far for English. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Unbelievable. Se ve se te descompuso el empaque. What are you talking about? All right, guys, so let's get started. Not much tonight. So let's get right into it. So first and foremost, Joel from The Last of Us. I was telling Bob today because Bob was like, "Oh, I'll wait for Inner. This is not that good. I don't really like Hot Toys. Hot Toys is going out of business right now." I said, "Bob, I don't even watch the show, and this looks incredible." He's like, "Nah, Inart's always been better." He's like, "I grew up on Inart." So, as you can see, guys, beautiful figure. I don't think there's anything bad about it. I can't tell you this looks bad, this looks off, this looks weird, this is not right. It looks perfect. Everything about it, as you can see, veins on the arms, blood on the knuckles, right? The outfit, right? The denim looks awesome. The brown jacket, awesome. The flashlight, awesome. The head sculpt, perfect. I don't think they could have gotten it any better. Maybe a little bit more gray as usual. I tell you guys all the time that the Hot Toys with the graying and the beards aren't the greatest, but this is, very, very good. Absolutely. Frank.
Hello!
Are you going to show 6 Go Drive? No, because it's getting like a little bit annoying now. All of these like AI images of like fake Hot Toys coming from this one person all the time. And he already got 2 of them. Like he already nailed 2 of them. I forget which ones they were. But it's like people already like don't know what to believe. They're like, "Oh, is that real? Is that?" So it's like, what's the point? Like, stop doing that. It's lame. I unboxed the type of the past few days for amazing red post. Yeah, he owes me something, guys. He's trying to not give me what he owes me. So again, beautiful tailoring on the figure. The revolver looks awesome. The AR looks awesome. Again, anybody complaining about any of this, you are retarded. You should go buy some Inart because there's literally, again, I don't even know the show. And it looks, I don't know what they could get done, better that hasn't been done, or what they could fix, what they could make better. I don't see it. I don't think so. The hair, again, beautiful sculpted job. The wrinkling, the aging. Remember that this was announced before the Reed Richards head sculpt or figure, right? So just beautiful paint job. Again, pretty similar to the prototype, as you can see. So I don't know who dislikes this. I don't know who's complaining about this, but as you can see, very minimal accessories: flashlight, AR-15, revolver, knife, the watch, the backpack, and you get the base. No complaints. Anybody complaining about this? Is there anything for the show fans? anything that you would fix, anything that you would make better, anything that you would change, anything that they got wrong, tell me in the chat, because again, I wouldn't know either way. Tell me if you're ordered this. Tell me if you're getting this. Tell me if you're excited for this. I can tell you I wasn't going to order this. I don't really know I never played the game. I don't watch the show. I don't know anything about the show. I don't know anything about the game. I know about the game, but I don't know, I never played it. So I wasn't going to get the figure. But then I was like, you know what? It looks very good. Just from the prototype, it looks very good. I can put that anywhere, right? It's not like, oh, where am I going to put this? It's a human figure. You can put it anywhere you want, right? So that's why I got it. I was like, this is going to be epic. This is going to be really good. So I'm excited for this to be released. I think I already pre-ordered it, though. I better have pre-ordered it. Unboxing Iron Spider 2.0 currently. This head goes better than Reed Richards one, hands down. Absolutely. I mean, it's different. It's different, but yes, it's more. There's more texture. There's more wrinkles. There's more detail. So I like it a lot better. I like this one a lot better than the Reed Richards one. Looks good, but pass for me. I think the tape on the backpack is user to install it. What does that mean? This thing here? That like tape? Oh, this tape here? Possible. I remember they gave us that for which figure? That you have to, the Dusty version Deadpool from Deadpool 2. We had, they gave us like little pieces of like tape to wrap around like his legs and all the stuff. I never used any of it. It's still in the box. I was like, I am not putting this bullshit tape on my figure. But they do give you that. So, hey guys, this is a great show. Just not something on to. Oh, see, I don't even know about the show, but the figure looks beautiful. The figure is awesome. No complaints about the figure. It's going to be a very classy figure, very sharp figure. It's going to look beautiful. Yes, I think I saw the instruction. It tells you the correct form. Oh, okay. I have no idea. All right, I got you. Dusty Deadpool comes with those stickers. And I want to say another figure maybe that you have to put stickers on. Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure there is another one. I just know the last one we got with those stickers was the Dusty Deadpool. Again, not much to the figure. As you can see, the pictures are already done. Very, very simple. But again, very sharp, very classy. Like I said, the tailoring is awesome. The denim looks awesome. You guys know I hate how sometimes they do this denim, right? It looks very cheap. I have a pair here at all times. It always looks very cheap, right? It doesn't really look like actual jeans because again, it's a different material, right? So it's not actual denim that they're making these figures out of. So that's why they don't look exactly like a denim a print or a denim material. But this thing looks immaculate. It looks perfect. I love the bloody knuckles 100%. I think it gives it a nicer look to the figure, right? Instead of just having plain hands, you actually have some blood on them, which again gives it a little character, right? It gives it a little more life. Makes it more a little bit, more battle-ish. Now you can't say battle damage because he's not really damaged, but like he's been in some shit. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Obviously the rolling eyes. Look at this. Look at the hair, right? You see the gray somewhat with the lighting that they use for this picture. The AR-15 looks beautiful. I love the strap, as you can see. Again, anybody hating on this, you're clearly retarded. You are most likely an inner chill because there's absolutely nothing wrong with this figure whatsoever. I think somebody had mentioned that I forget who it was. Somebody mentioned that Hot Toys has a problem with their proportions, apparently. Again, what if that's the case, right? If according to this person the proportions are off, what are you comparing this to? What are the proportions compared to that that Hot Toys has a problem with proportions, right? Clearly, if the reason you're saying that is because of what you've been seeing, for example, Hot Toys just came out with a Tom Holland Spider-Man, right? The one with the beanie. And then right before they had remade the red and blue suit, right? With a different scale of figure, a different body, right? Different proportions to the figure, right? Which obviously, as you can see, it's common sense. We're going from 1.0s to 2.0s, different proportions. So if that's what you're using as an excuse to say that Hot Toys has a problem with proportions, then, that's retarded to say, right? Because they're just upgrading the figures, right? We're getting updated figures, better proportions, right? Doesn't mean that they were wrong at first. We're just getting better, right? We're getting bigger figures. We're getting beefier figures. But if you're specifically speaking of this, what are you comparing to regarding proportions, right? Where are you getting that from, right? Because a lot of people love to talk shit in this community, but they don't really give you proof. They don't give you evidence. They don't give you, they don't show you anything. Just say, Hot Toys sucks, Hot Toys this, and then that's it. There's no proof of anything. So that's why you can't listen to everything you see, which happens a lot in this community. A lot of people love to listen to people who don't know shit in this community, and they take what these people who don't know shit in this community, they take that shit to the bank as if it was coming from somebody who knew anything about anything, and that's just what it is. Happens all the time. All the time. So again, Joe Miller, beautiful. TMS 160, classy figure, beautiful figure, awesome head sculpt, tailoring everything about it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No complaints whatsoever. Guys, real quickly, 1 to 10. What do you guys rate this? Before we go on to the next topic. 1 to 10. Look at that. Beautiful. You know how real this looks right now? Does anybody feel the same? Do you guys see how realistic this head sculpt looks? The wrinkles on the forehead, how amazing. That's what I'm saying. Sean Dabbs could never, and again, no disrespect to Sean Dabbs, but he could never do something like this. Ever. That's why if you guys pay attention to everything he has been making for, whether it's Factory Entertainment, whether it's Jazz Inc., right? It's all very soft, very, just very plain, not much texture to the faces, not much of anything, not much detail to the faces. For example, the Wonder Woman, right? Linda Carter's Wonder Woman. She looks very pretty, but you don't really see any texture to that face. Catwoman, forget that shit. So, it's again, it's not that he can't do anything. It's just he will never be as good, anywhere near as good as any sculptor from Hot Toys. Very simple. Big Doe says 10, absolutely. Carlos says 8 because he's a hater. Michael says 8 because he's a hater. Does Joe come with a wet glow stick? No, it's just a flashlight. No glow stick. If there is a glow stick, they didn't show any of it. But I don't think so. We would have seen it. Are they going to make? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one, they don't have her head sculpt, right? They had his head sculpt, right? They had to make him for Reed Richards, so they figured let's use it up and let's make another one with his likeness. Ellie, number one, you guys know what happened with the looks of the girl, right? Of the actress, right? Nowhere near to the looks of the girl in the video game, which you guys know very well what happened. That little girl, the actress, got destroyed. Not only because of the looks, right? Whoever casted her as Ellie already failed. And then on the show, one of the lines in the movies, you guys on the show, you guys remember that it was causing a lot of drama, that she said, I guess I'm assuming they said, the other girl she was talking to said, I'm pregnant, and she's like, I'm going to be a dad. Meanwhile, she's a girl, so that didn't help the whole situation on top of everything, regarding her look. So I doubt it. I don't think that they're going to risk making something like that and then having it sit because of those two things. Remember, there's a lot of wokeness going on, with a lot of these shows, a lot of these things. A lot of people don't want to bother with that. Some people will buy it. I could guarantee you that. But in the macro, right? The majority, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me tell you this. I would probably buy it. I would probably buy it just to have her next to him. Not because I like her as an actress, not because I think she's perfect as an actress, not because of anything, not because of anything. Again, I would buy the toy to go with him. That's it. You know, I'm not supporting what she's saying. It has nothing to do with that. You guys know I don't care for none of that. But as a figure, I would definitely buy it again just to pair him with her. That's it. And for those, less is more professionals, those two on a detail shelf would look incredible. Period. So that's why I would do it. Big head not getting a fig. Big head not getting a fig. What do you mean, big head not getting a fig? Why are you not getting a fig? Are you talking about not getting the fig, or are you not getting a fig? Explain. That line was terrible. No, it was crazy. I'm a dad. Can you imagine? It's like Luch saying I'm a dad. Can you imagine? I will buy him, it in order to have Joseph and not RoboCop. Correct. Exactly. Literally. Again, it doesn't matter where you put him anyway, because he'll be fine. But absolutely, that's the only reason why I would buy her, because to pair her up with him. The act. Oh, I gotcha. See, I didn't know what you meant by that. So I was like, what do you mean? Again, I don't really know her like that. I don't pay attention to her like that. I know she's got a funky looking face, so I'll tell you that. Reminds me of Luch's face. He said Luch. Where is Luch, by the way? That you notice he hasn't been around? This guy is FFing every week. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Next topic. Like I promised you guys, we got some beauties. So first and foremost, Topo comes out with this. Apparently, guys, which I didn't know, they came out with a version of this Henry Cavill Superman suit outfit, and they have one with the black Superman suit under the white shirt. I had no idea they had made that. Apparently, it went out for pre-order. Apparently, it's sold out. I didn't even see it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know when it went out. I have no idea. Now, this is apparently going to be up for pre-order tomorrow, right? So I have a feeling I will buy this. Another reason why I'm not really upset about missing out the black suit. Obviously, this is a more classic look. So I already have a head sculpt ready for it. I'm already, head sculpt ready. So I'm most likely going to order this to use the head sculpt, the Henry Cavill Man of Steel head sculpt that I already have. I'm pretty sure it's a Man of Steel head sculpt. So definitely buying this outfit 100%. Lazy. Hello. He's always catches. Yeah, because he's never here, so it's fun. What is the cost? I don't know yet. But these things are never really that expensive, which is nice. I think the black suit one was going for like $100 and something bucks, 120, 140 maybe. I'm just making it up. I don't really know, but I thought maybe I saw something. If anybody knows the actual price, please let me know. But these things are not expensive. And the best part about, these Topo things is all you got to do is pop the head scope on, and that's it. You're set. So this is definitely coming home 100%. Like I said, let me show you guys where this is going. So I had made a kit bash of this Superman figure here a long time ago. So as you can see, I had a bunch of spare stuff. Nike sneakers. Look at that. Legit. I love my Nike sneakers. As you can see, he's got the darker jeans, a hoodie, and then the BVS, not the BVS, the Man of Steel head sculpt on it. So this is what I'm going to use for that body as soon as it gets here, because I'm already. And here's the best part, guys. This is the best part about this. So I already had this base made for that figure, and as you can see, well, let me. You guys can't see the name on it. Look at that, Clark Kent. So this is a custom base that I got done years ago. So there was somebody in the community making them. They were just stickers, and you would buy the stickers and you would place them on yourself. And so I have a Clark Kent ready to go. So that is going to fit perfectly with this figure on screen right now. Well, with the outfit on screen right now, which I cannot wait to get this thing, because it is going to look epic. And then I'm going to have a spare body. I'm going to have a spare outfit, which, again, I don't mind because I could always reuse it. Actually, I could probably use this body for my Deadpool from X-Men Origins that broke. So I may utilize this body. Maybe not. I need a seamless body, and this is not seamless. So I got to figure it out. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But as you can see, I am head sculpt ready for my Topo outfit. Anybody interested in this? Anybody thinking of getting this? Let's say this thing is 150. Would you guys buy it at 150? Who's getting it? Who's not getting it? Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 19 in here. Thank you guys for being here. I'd get one with the black suit. Yeah, those are gone. Those are gone. But again, I rather the classic look. I already have a black suited Superman anyway from BVS. So from BVS, from Man of Steel, MOS. So I don't care about the black one under. I rather the classic look, you know. So Fab Christian with a haircut have the eyeglasses or not. Well, so the thing with Topo is you got to find your own head sculpt. I don't really care for him having the glasses, because remember, he's about to turn to Superman. So by then he probably just tossed his glasses already. That's how I'm looking at it. Obviously you could buy a pair of glasses. The problem is this head sculpt is not meant for glasses. There's no none of the ear sticks out enough to hook the legs of a pair of glasses onto it. So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's not going to work. Even if you buy a pair, you would have to blue tack it either on the side of it or in the middle on the top of the nose. So why even go through all that stuff? You know what I mean? So I'm not even going to bother with any of that. I'm just going to leave it as is, and it'll be perfectly fine. Leo! Hello! Oh, do you think they can make a custom base for X-23 to sign? Do you think they can make a custom base for X-23 to sign? What do you mean to sign? What do you mean by that? Yes, I will get this Topo and other you will mention. Oh, that's right. That's right. 150. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, it's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Again, I don't. It's got to be around there. It's 130, 125, something like that. It can't be more than that, right? You're not paying $200 for an outfit like this. And remember, these figures, these bodies are smaller than Hot Toys, right? They're not the proper Hot Toy scale. So, we shouldn't be paying, that much money for these. But I love Topo. I love their tailoring. I love their bodies. I love all that stuff. I'm not really interested in DC at the moment. That's fine. Yeah, Clark Kent has very good visions. Oh my god. Nothing else for a game. So then, again, like I said, tomorrow, apparently, according to Topo, this is going up for pre-order. So, stay tuned if you're interested, because I don't know if these are limited. Looks like one of them was limited to a certain amount. So this one is not. The final product effect can be shipped in the near future. And then we got this beauty, which I'm definitely getting. I told you guys that I don't have a Social Toys, the lawyer, right? Remember they did a regular one, then they did a 2.0. I never bought any of those. I'm fine. I didn't really need it. Now, with the amount of Daredevils that we're getting and the amount of different head sculpts that we're getting, I need a lawyer look 100%, right? And as you can see, look at the tailoring on this thing. Look at the outfit. It looks perfect. It comes with the cane, I believe, right? With the blind stick. So you can't beat this. It looks awesome. Obviously, this is a Hot Toys head sculpt that we just got, right? The red one, the red Daredevil, not the black one. That's still up for pre-order right now. So that's why I need this. Look how sharp that looks without the walking stick. Look how sick that looks. Beautiful, sharp. He looks like a model right here. This doesn't even look like a figure. It looks like a real person. That's how awesome Topo's tailoring is. So I love Topo. Sharp suit, sharp tailoring. Again, if you have the cane from John Wick 4 suit that they made, you already know what it is. It is impeccable. It is sharp. It is perfect. Again, the tailoring is what makes this like really, really nice. I wonder, John. Absolutely, I believe they will. I need some time where I have to sign it. I have to. What about her standard base that came with the figure? No. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful outfit. Again, very excited for this thing. Can't wait for it to go on pre-order. This thing is going to make any collection look beautiful. Again, a lot of people already have this Social Toys one. It's going to be nowhere near as good as this, the Social Toys one, even though you guys know. Again, it's only because it's very old, not because of anything else, not because, it's bad or whatever. Even though these two are third parties, right? Social Toys will give you the entire figure. This is only the outfit. And I actually like the fact that they focus more on the tailoring of these outfits than anything else, right? We already get figures from everybody else. Why not have a company that focuses on strictly making suits for these figures? And not only that, but the tailoring on them, spot on, sharp. You know what I mean? They don't look ugly. They don't look loose. They don't look baggy. They look perfect. And one thing that I really love about this outfit, again, is this going to happen when we get it? Who the hell knows? But if you look at the sleeve, how it perfectly comes out of the jacket, I love that. That makes it look even more tailor-made. That makes it look more professionally done because it's not just the suit covering, all the way up to the wrist and then that's it. No, you actually make it look like a professionally done suit, which, as you can see, it looks super, super sharp. So I really like that detail there, that they actually took the time to, again, this is what they're supposed to do, right? So I would expect all of this from it. That's why I'm very happy about it. It's like Jazz Inc. focusing on vehicles and giving us garbage. You know what I mean? So I expect the best tailoring, at least, from Topo. Obviously, the bodies can't be the greatest thing because they don't really focus on bodies anyway. The only reason why we get these bodies from Topo is because if they didn't give us the bodies, it would be kind of a pain. Not that it would be kind of a pain. What would happen is this. You could buy the suit, right, which we did for the longest time. I have suits on figures right now that you would be like, what the hell is that? Like, completely ugly. The tailoring is garbage. Again, very, very old. So the reason why they give you these bodies is because that's how they're able to tailor the outfit so perfectly for those bodies specifically, nothing else. If you were to remove that outfit from the body given to you by Topo and you decided to go find your own body for whatever reason, you would find out that it's not going to look good. It's not going to fit as good. It's not going to fit as properly. It's going to be completely off. Doesn't matter what body you find, it's not going to look like Topo has it, because remember, they use their own bodies to tailor around that body. That's why they're so perfect. So if they hadn't given us the bodies, that would mean that we would have to go find our own bodies and figure out which one fits best. So you would have a lot of people in the groups talking about, does anybody know where I can find the body? Which body did you guys use? Which one's the best body for that? And it would just be nothing but a headache. So It is out of convenience. They're able to charge a little bit more for giving us the body, because they could easily just do the clothing and charge us, $60, $80. That would be like $100 for the suit. And call it a day. But it wouldn't be the same product. You wouldn't have the same final product. It wouldn't look like this when you have it on your collection, because you're gonna have to find your own body and hope that it fits fits the best. Kid sells these. Yes. Oh, Ron, you're here. Ron, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Yeah, I was looking forward to adding Scarecrow. Correct. That's another badass outfit that they tailored. That Scarecrow. Holy shit. Beautiful. Yes, Topo's. Yep, I love Topo. Kento Studio, also very, very good. I love Kento. Toys Era has done a couple of things that have been decent. Darth.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
This is cool. I'm gonna get this. No, it's beautiful. Is this up for purchase now? No, tomorrow, apparently, according to Topo. Let me pull it up for you guys. It says pre-order tomorrow. So strap it on. So very exciting. Very, very exciting. I cannot wait for this outfit. I cannot wait. Just learned of Topo from your pose, the Superman and Devil. Yep. So we already went over the single shot of the Superman, which you already saw, and now we're going over this, Ron. Wonder if we will have to dress it up like the Batman one. No. These, you just pop the head on and you're done. You don't have to dress anything up. It comes already. Literally, you pull it out of the box just as is, like this, and you just pop the head on, and there's your entire figure. I did it for one of the Bruce Wayne, the Ben Affleck Bruce Wayne. I believe it was BVS that they made one for him. I have the Kento. What did I just order that was Kento? I just recently got something. Oh, the Michael Keaton Batman Returns suit. That was Kento. The tuxedo. Beautiful. What else did I get from Topo? Oh, the motorcycle version of, the hobo look for 22 Batman. That outfit, I believe, was Topo as well. No, that wasn't Topo. I think that was Toys Era. Yeah, I didn't get the Topo for that one. I think I got the Toys Era. And what else? I think that's it with the outfits. But they're very good. They're very, very good. I love them. I love the tailoring. Very, very sharp. You can't go wrong with those suits. That's another one they're doing, right? They're doing the different versions of the T1000 as well, which is really cool. I forgot underwear and socks. I think they do socks. I don't think they do underwear, but I think they do socks. I'm pretty sure they do socks. Bruce Wayne is going Commander. Yeah, no, I don't remember them doing underwear, but I think they do socks. And then, guys, another one. Yeah, the pre-order starts tomorrow, guys. So, and it looks like this guy, also by Topo, guys. This is a 007 suit, right? Specifically for 007. 299 units are going to be made for this. I don't know if this is up for pre-order yet. I don't know when it's going for pre-order. This thing says here, 007 gray suit will pre-order. Oh, tomorrow as well. Limited to 299 sets. The large batch buttons change to gray. Large batch tie match with a dino tie. Whatever that means. So tomorrow as well. So we got the Superman, whatever that's going up. Then we got the Lawyer, which is a Daredevil suit that's going up for pre-order tomorrow. And we got this 007 gray suit also up for pre-order tomorrow. This I don't really care for. This would mean that I would have to get another 007 James Bond head sculpt, which I'm good. So I am definitely not getting this one, but you could obviously use this for any, you could use this for a Tony Stark. You could use it for, whatever the hell you want. They're still great outfits and still great suits, but I'm only getting the Superman and I'm getting the Daredevil one because that's all I really need. I don't need another 007 suited up. I'm good. I trust Kit. Who else will have it? Giant Toy, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, Giant Toy does sell Topo, so I'm pretty sure they will have it as well. And then most likely TNS. I'm pretty sure they probably carry it. And then probably whoever else sells third party that usually carries Topo most likely will carry them as well. So $2.99 of these guys. If you like it, don't sleep on it. Tomorrow, again, I don't know what time. So just stay tuned because once they're gone, they are gone. Also, you can use this for the Scarecrow figure if you like. If you don't like his suit, you could use something like this, a variation of it, right? If you want to have one with the mask, right? You could have one of them with the mask, and you can make another one with put his head sculpt on here, and you have his look as well now. So you could use these outfits for so many different things, right? You can make so many different figures out of them, so they're worth it, Yeah, no, I'm telling you, these things are gonna be nice to have. So I can't wait for them. I can't wait to have them. Seems like a great option if you were correct. Absolutely. No, they're great. I love Topo. I love Topo. I love a lot of the shit that they do. I don't buy everything that they make, but I like a lot of the stuff that they make. Let me see if there's anything else that I could find real quickly. Let me see. I want to see something. Yeah, they also made these, which I told you guys I'm buying, right? I already pre-ordered this. This thing is going to be epic as well, right? Look how sharp the outfit looks. The jacket, I love the jacket. Look how good the head sculpt looks on it. So they make really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. I'm very excited for it. I cannot wait. Let me see if I could find the black suit Superman outfit that I missed. See, I have this one, guys. I have this by Topo, which is awesome. I got the wrong head sculpt, so it looks kind of funky. It looks like he has no neck when I use it, but it's okay. So I have that. And then, they also have this Bruce Wayne, which I didn't even know about. Look at that. Another sharp outfit, which, again, you can use this suit with whoever you want. And let me see if I can find the black Superman. This is old John Wick. Hold on. It's going to make you guys dizzy. Here it is. So as you can see, they already did it with the black suit on there, which I completely missed on. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't even know this was going up. I didn't even know anything about it. And again, look how clean, how sharp it is, how awesome it looks. This jacket, though, I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a long coat. There was a third-party company that made this figure exactly like this with that jacket, but it's long. So that's why I can't wait to get it, because I have that figure ready, so it's going to look nice. It's a, I want to say it's a BVS figure or Justice League. I think it's a BVS figure. No, it's a Justice League figure. I think it's a Justice League. Yeah, it's a Justice League figure that they made as a third party. And that one came with the glasses for it. So, were they the ones in the white and gold Superman? No. Who did that? Topo didn't do that. It was somebody else. Was it Topo that did that? No, I don't think it was Topo. I don't think so. Now you got me wondering. Let me see. Let me check real quick. I don't think it was Topo. Let me see if it even comes up. Of course not. And how would I ever find this on Kit's website now? You know what I mean? Like, that was already like a few weeks old. So let me see. New arrivals, special offer. Let's see, pre-order items. No, but he doesn't give you like a whole list of everything that's pre-order. Oh, wait, maybe he does. Let's see. The white and gold Superman. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's check if it was Topo, which I don't think so, but it could be. Did anybody hear anything about the Pennywise, the in-art Pennywise, that bloody version that apparently was supposed to be announced and it never happened? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? All right, let's see, Ron. Let's see. Like I said, this was already a few weeks, so hopefully it even pops up. If it doesn't, then Kelly Studio Superman cape. Kelly Studio is good also. Anybody get this? I completely forgot about this, and I didn't get one. It's still available. That's what I'm asking. Anybody get this? Because I kind of like it, but I don't like the mask. It looks kind of cheap. That's why I didn't bother with it. Like, as you can see from close, you see that whole seam kind of like a little bit cheap. Did anybody get this? I think it would be nice to have next to the 2.0 Andrew Garfield figure, but I don't know. Let's see. White and gold Superman was made by whom? Ron. Did you find out who, Ron? Ron. Did you find out, Ron? Also, I went to order this. Guys. It wasn't this one. It was another one. Did you guys see this head sculpt? I went to order something like this and it was gone. I said, say you can't order it. You can order it. It's completely gone. It looks so badass for that new Batman figure. And I completely missed it. No, Ron, it doesn't look like he's showing it anymore. I think it might be gone. We're already 4 pages in. Let's see this one. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't Topo. Definitely a third party that we've gotten stuff from before, but I don't think it was Topo. Topo. Yeah, no, I think he removed it. Because I think once the pre-orders are done, I think sometimes he gets rid of them. See, here's the blacks. Oh, he's still available. Black inner suit, blue inner suit. Looks like they're available, guys. Wait, what? He already has this up and they're doing another one? He's got blue inner suit and black inner suit. So you can pre-order this right now. Actually, no, you can't even pre-order this right now. There is no pre-order for this. That's weird. All right, yeah, no. Sorry, Ron. Ron.
Sorry, not for today.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no. Ron. No. No, Ron. Bad luck, Ron. You have bad luck, Ron. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. He still has a lot of shit in here, guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Kit's website has tons of shit that I didn't even know he had. Again, I don't know if everything's in stock, but guys, if you ever see Fishbone, this brand Fishbone, run. Okay? Do not even like contemplate buying anything from Fishbone because it's complete garbage. No, Ron. Nothing. Sorry. Sorry, Ron. Sorry. This is what we need too, guys. We definitely need this. $169. Look at that. What? It's too shiny, though. It looks a little too fake. And there's no articulations. Literally a power pose. I am okay. I am gooch. This thing we're still waiting for. Remember this? Remember this guy? Still waiting for this guy. It's been 17,000 years for that one, too. All right. No, Ron. Sorry. Yeah, that's gone. He removed that. He definitely removed it. He's got all the Superman bodies, Batman's. Yeah, no, it's gone. I told you. Don't tell me nothing. Combat Suit Studio. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh no, I don't. Is that the brand? I don't remember. It could be. I don't remember the brand, but it wasn't Topo. I can tell you that right now. It wasn't Topo. If I had to choose, I'd rather absolutely. That's what I'm getting. That's the one I'm getting 100%. Topo did leather too. Yes, they did too. Yep. And they did Obi-Wan what do you call it? Hoodie too, the whole brown cloak thing. Oh yeah, I know. I just saw it. But I don't think that's it. I don't think that's what we're getting tomorrow. I think that's something different because they're both for pre-order. It says blue and white, blue and black, right? But it's like, what are you talking about? So we got to wait and see tomorrow if it's something different. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 19 in here. Thank you guys for being here. No, they went quiet mysteriously. I don't say anything about Penny. Yeah, see, as I'm saying, that's weird. And I don't want to order that yet until I see the bloody version one. Kelly Studio is great. They do it. Yep. Kelly Studio is very good too. I love Kelly Studio as well. I never mind. You can add. That's what I'm saying. A lot of the shit's like, it says that it's there, but it's like, and it says pre-order, but you can't do anything. It looks awesome. See, I don't know. I think it looks kind of cheap, but it looks cool. So I don't know. Is it also? It might be then. If you said it and Dart said it, so it looks like it could be that one then. Yeah, Jinx. Yeah, it could be that one then, guys. I don't know. I don't remember. Lil Steve, what's that? Whoever asked about glasses, Topo has eyeglasses if needed. Oh, look at that. There you go. Again, it won't fit with my head scope, so I'm good without the glasses. It'll look perfectly fine without the glasses. So it'll be fine. It'll be perfectly fine. So, like I promised you guys, I always promise you guys things and I never let you guys down. Okay? So as usual, we got more lies and more lies and more boasting and more lies and more made up shit and more lies and more bullshit. Who makes that Spidey Street version? Oh, I don't know. Should have asked me 16 pages ago when I was doing it, Carlo. Let's see if I could find it for you. Let's see, Carlo. Let's see if you deserve this figure, Carlo. Because I think God will give you this figure because you're not going to take the World Cup. So I think that I'm going to find it for you because the World Cup game is going to be very stressful for you. And there's a high probability that Argentina will not, I repeat, will not be world champs again. It cannot happen. It will not happen. Inshallah. Imagine. No, Carlo. I know why. I know why, Carlo. Tell you right now. Here it is, Carlo. Nope, of course not. All right, we'll find it later, Carlo. We'll find it later because it's not here anymore. I think is anybody all these people in this community love Kit and they praise Kit and they say great things about Kit. Not one person, not one single inert bum has said, Kit, can I offer my services for free so I could update your website so we could find things a lot easier than now? Nope. Nobody cares. Everybody, oh, I love Kit. I love Kit. I love Kit. But nobody helps him one bit. Nobody gives him ideas. Nobody says, hey, Kit, do you need anything? Hey, Kit, can we help you with your website so you can maximize profit? Hey, Kit, can we help you with anything? Nope. Nobody. Not one person. It's always, oh, Kit's cool. I love Kit. Kit. But nobody helps Kit. Unreal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Carlo. Now all of a sudden it's gone. Now, here it is. It's Rise Work. Woo, Carlo, you're lucky. As you can see, Rise Work. RW07 is the model number, and Rise Work. Again, I've never seen anything from this company. As a final product, it could be very basic, so maybe even disappointing. That's why I'm not too but it looks cool. Anybody get the shit water parachute? No, what is that? Where's that from? What's happening? A bit late, I send you a pic of Toy Zero. Toy Zero what? Toy Zero what? Oh, they made her. Oh, shit. She doesn't look terrible. Oh, wow. She doesn't look terrible. Thank you, Ernesto. That's cool. She looks actually pretty good for Toy Zero. They just correct. Literally, that's it. Oh, does anybody have a coupon code? But nobody helps Kit. Nobody says, oh, Kit, when the whole tariff stuff was going on and he wasn't shipping, I don't know if you guys remember that. He wasn't shipping. And Toys for Kiddos was shipping, and I was still buying. I was buying from Toys for Kiddos. All right, Toys for Kiddos. I was buying Hot Toys from them. And I was the only one who messaged Kit and said, Kit, I said, why you're not shipping? He's like, I can't because of blah, 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 the tariffs. I said, well, how come they're shipping, meaning Toys for Kiddos? How come they're shipping and you're not? He's like, well, what are they doing? I said, I don't know. I said, they're just fucking shipping. Because what are they doing with the tariff? I said, well, they used to do free shipping. Now they just add it as shipping. So they charge you, the tariff as a shipping charge, and that's it. So then he goes, can you check the box for me to see what they declare, the package, like how much they're declaring? Sent him a picture of it. Boom. And what happened right after? He started shipping. So you guys don't help nobody. Okay? You guys don't help nobody. You're all selfish, but you're really quick to, oh, Kit, any free shit? Pfft, the fuck out of here. I know. Because he says he doesn't really want to give out codes because, he says he doesn't really make a lot of money on these things. So that's why it's not like a permanent code that works all the time, because he's like, I can't afford it. That's why he only does it the one time use. Fans kid does not love me. So oh my God. The one thing I hate about third-party figures is that you never know the name of one to correct, right? Correct. So it's difficult, right? You can't type in Spider-Man, you can't type in Superman. So it's like, what am I looking for? Especially if you don't know the brand, So $120 in Kit. What is $120 in Kit? Send you the link if you want to show it. What's $120 on Kit? Oh, what's her name? That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait a minute. I see what you're doing here, Ernesto. I see what you're doing here, Ernesto. And guys, so she's up. Toys Era. The problem is, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Should I pre-order her? Because I don't think Hot Toys is gonna make that. I don't think Hot Toys is gonna make it. I think our only resort is gonna be Toys Era for her. So I think that's going to. Let me type it in the chat, Ron, so you guys can have it. So there's the coupon code in the chat, guys. There's no S at the end. So instead of FabsFigures, it's just FabsFigure. You get $10 off when you order on 16kit.com. So yeah, let's get into the drama, guys. Let's get into the drama. Ernesto, I don't know if I should order this. Oh, what is the deposit? What is the deposit? It just says 120, so it looks like add to cart. Oh, you can add it to cart. Good. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you got to pay it off like immediately. It's not a deposit. Yeah, it's only $120 for the girl. So that's not bad. Finally, Jerry. Who is it? Who is who? Who you look? Oh, let me pull it up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let me pull it up. This is courtesy of Ernesto. Courtesy of Ernesto over here. Here he is. So this is what Ernesto sent me. Of course, you can't really see it because he sent me the extra small screenshot of it. But as you can see, the girl, I don't even know her name. The girl is on 16kid.com for $120. So like I said, I don't know if Hot Toys is making her. I don't think so. Right? So if you want the pair for $120, that's not terrible at all. So that's what I'm debating right now, whether I should just order it. You know what? Let me order it. I want to order it right now. Hold on one second, guys. Let me just order it because I'm gonna need them both together. You know what I mean? Elephant. He's an elephant. You guys are crazy. Hold on. Let me just order her real quickly. I didn't even know she was up. She was made by Toys Era. So let me Toys Era. Let's see if she comes right up. They still have the Exiled guys for $345. If you're looking for the new Steppenwolf, there she is at the cart. It was $180. Now it's $120. Do you know why that is? Because exactly what I just told you earlier. Nobody's looking to buy her. Nobody's looking to, to have her in their collection because of what she did, what she looks like probably. So they lowered the price. So it looks like it went from 180 to 120. You can't beat this figure from 120 at all. So might as well just order it. And I have some points. Let's see. Beautiful. $119. I had $1 in points. $119. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Ernesto. All right, so let's get into what matters now. Let's get into what actually matters in this community. Let's get into what actually matters in this dead hobby, in this out of business Hot Toys hobby. So, as always, guys, you guys know that the moment any company, doesn't matter who it is, any of them, Hot Toys, InArt, Jazz Inc., 30, Blitzway, whoever it is lying, and I find out or I have the slightest sensation or feeling that you're a lying sack of shit, I'm going to say it and I'm going to call it out and I'm going to let you guys know what they're doing. So, as usual, the king we have here. It was much harder than we thought, but we completely reinvented the way we make the body so that it has full posability without seeing these ugly joints. I'm going to finish the whole thing and then we're going to go back to it. Check out the progress. Finally happy. One more time, guys. It was much harder than we thought, but we completely reinvented. They reinvented. Somehow, Jazz Inc. reinvented God knows what. I don't know why he always feels the need to bullshit. You're going to tell me that he sat there holding that bullshit ass body in his hand, talking about we reinvented what? What did you reinvent? According to you, you had 13 bodies for Catwoman, and you ended up with the 14th. You ended up with the 14th with the better articulation. And remember, in the beginning, when you were talking about making the Catwoman, what did you say? Well, directly from Michelle Pfeiffer, she said that she couldn't really move in the suit. She was very limited to the motion in the suit. All of a sudden, you ended up with a more articulatable body. How? Oh my God. So that's what I mean. The bullshit is like right in your face. So you had 13 bodies for Catwoman, right? You ended up with the 14th. Then you ended up with free, better materials too. Now he reinvented the wheel, apparently, according to him. So they've never made a body. They've never made a body, but he just reinvented it. Think about that. Jazz Inc. does not make bodies. They just reinvented it. How do you guys swallow this bullshit? How do you guys swallow this bullshit? I can't. I can't. Unbelievable. AQ Supergirls is stand in for Ellie. This guy. Oh my God. Thank you, Ernesto. Thank you. Okay, we're getting the juicy stuff. It's like Ash, unbelievable. This guy. Yeah, like, what are you talking about reinvent? What did you reinvent? You put a suit on a body? Like, what is happening? What is happening right now? What did you reinvent? Yo, it's crazy, right? Oh my God. Top-notch engineering department, not even NASA, Tesla, or IEES right there. This guy. Film accurate. Yeah, I can't. Unbelievable. Ashbon with the super chat. Look at this guy. Finally got the paycheck. I've been waiting for the super chat for about 3 months since he started working. This bum, selfish bum. Faz, it's been a while. He said it's been a while. Play my clip. Relax. Okay? Relax, Ash. Okay? Let's see what we got for Ash. Okay, Ash? What do we got for Ash?
the priority shipping. So the earlier you the
Ash, you bum. Unbelievable. That is hysterical. Ash. Unreal. As always, Ash. As always, as always. Where am I? As always. As always, Ash. As always, Ash. This is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Ash Bomb, thank you, thank you, thank you. Fab show figure how to new leg grabber. I don't have it. I don't have any of that stuff. Again, it's nothing out of this world. There's nothing that he didn't reinvent the body like Jazz Inc., right? There's nowhere near that. All they're doing is 3D printing those plastic pieces and using the Hot Toys ankle grabbers that they introduced with. They've done it, I think, 2 figures already. One was the Indiana Jones movie that just came out, right? The whatever of Doom, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. So they use that ankle grabber for that figure. And there was another figure after that. I can't tell you which figure it is because I don't remember, but it also had that same ankle grabber thing, which, again, I don't see it as, oh my God, this is so necessary, and I'm going to tell you why. Remember that the reason why we get rid of those bases is not because of the crotch grabbers or the crotch holders or whatever. It's because the bases, the actual bases, whether it's a rectangle, hexagon, whether it's the diamond, whether it's, it's not about the grabber. It's about the amount of space that base takes, Now, if you want to go out of your way and then get ovals and then put that on top, you're going to end up spending, stupid amount of money. Now, even if you buy these things by the figure hideout, right? These things are amazing. I need them all. At some point, you're going to be in the same situation as you will be with the crotch grabbers, because the problem isn't replacing that. It's the size of the actual base, right? Too many of those bases, right? Look at the Iron Man bases. Look at the Flash figures bases, right? Those double thick bases with the light all around, right? The light on top that came with the Flash, that came with the Batman blue and gray, that came with the Michael Keaton Batman superior, what did they call it? Modern suit. Right? All the Iron Man bases, right? All those things. You could sit there and buy 100 of those pieces from Figure Hideout. You're gonna run out of room anyway, because the whole point is to use that attachment on a standard Hot Toys base. Again, if you don't have much, it's perfect for you. I can't even look at that because it doesn't do anything for me. Again, you could buy them and use them on the oval things. I am okay. I don't need to do any of that shit, And again, it's not even like it's their idea. It's not like, oh my God, like they invented. No, it's not. They got that idea from somewhere because people have been 3D printing shit for God knows how long now. And so he just decided to, look, I'm good. I feel like I'm the only idiot that uses absolutely every base. If you got the room for it, that's great. They're meant to be used with the figure. That's why they're given to you, right? The problem is when you get to a level where, you see behind me, when you're sardining your entire collection, right? When you have to use a can opener every time you want to look at your collection, you have to, figure out other ways than, I need to put this base next to. You're not going to use the base. If you saw where I have all my bases, I have bags, trash bags, literally filled with all the original Hot Toys bases for every figure. So as you can see behind me, the entire Age of Ultron shelf still has, every single figure has the original bases. All of the Endgame shelf, 0 original bases. They're all the black oval bases. The entire Infinity War shelf, all oval bases. I bought every single one for those figures. The Captain America Civil War all have standard Hot Toys bases because again they're kind of thin. They're kind of long, but they're on the thinner side. I still got to replace all those. I got to replace all of the Age of Ultron, the Captain America First Avenger, and Winter Soldier. They're all oval. Nothing is standard Hot Toys. House Party Protocol Iron Man 3, all oval. Homecoming, Far From Home, all oval. A couple of the Spider-Man figures have the standard Hot Toys because of the attachment. For example, the upgraded suit had the drone on top, so obviously you need that attachment for that. And then the Homecoming version, right? I have them upside down with the waist grabber on it, so I kept that original base as well. But overall, I get rid of everything. The Force Awakens, the entire shelf, it's about 30 figures in there. Every single one has an oval base because I can't handle all those original bases. So it's a pain, you know. Then again, I don't have this correct. That's what I'm saying. So that's why it's not a big deal for you guys that have plenty of room. But if you're gonna be spending money on bases, like and you guys know what Mike does. Mike does the acrylics. Remember, he buys like $10 a piece or $5 a piece or whatever. No, I think it's more. I think he said it's like $10 a piece. Can you imagine? So no, I don't worry about bases much at all. Like I love my oval stuff. Crotch grabber, crotch holder. I am good. Everything looks perfectly fine. Obviously, it would look better with those ankle things, right? More cleaner, way more classy, right? Without the crotch grabber. Again, he mentions in his video male female figures, right? With that, kind of funky. But at this level, like what am I gonna do? Buy 1,500 of those? You know what I mean? So it's not even worth it for me at this point. But if you're starting, if you're just beginning, you have 20 figures, you have 15 figures, you have, you know, if it's doable for you to buy all that shit, you know, if he's giving you a bulk deal, also beneficial, right? If he's charging you per unit, it's going to be very expensive. But if he's got package deals, if you get 10, if you get 20, if you get 30, I'll give you a deal. Then that's more doable. Again, if you're looking to do that to your collection. But back to the reinvention of the wheel here. So again, what do you guys think he possibly did to this body? Nothing. What did he do? He put a suit on it so you don't see the joint? Wow, reinvention. Again, I don't know how you guys swallow this shit. And when I say you guys swallow this shit, this is what I mean, okay? So, and this is what I mean. Every time I tell you guys, I don't know how you guys swallow shit. I don't literally mean you guys watching me. I mean these retards in this community. So we have, on top, we have Jake saying, love it. Hope other companies get on board with eliminating seeing non-human joints. The whole reason to collect 1/6 is that it doesn't just look like a big Kenner action figure. Then we have Aaron saying, that's exactly how my arm moves, except I don't have all those pesky muscles in the way. Looks great. Bo says, looking good. Can't wait to see pics and videos of your booth and displays at Comic-Con next week. Very excited about Batman animated series line. Anyway, so it looks like this is from the Batman line, I guess. I'm assuming. I don't even know what figure this is supposed to be honest, because it doesn't say it. If anybody in the chat knows, please let me know what it is if you know what it is. But again, you didn't reinvent shit. Plain and simple. There's no reinvention here. Stop always making everything like it's like bigger than it is, or a bigger deal than it is, or a more, a bigger. It's not. It's shit. All of it is shit. That's why I don't understand how people swallow this shit. Every time I watch shows, I feel poor. I only have 3 figures. Guys, you see this? You see this? This is what you call playing a possum in this dead hobby, okay? This is the person that has a ton, okay? But he doesn't need anything else. Just what's on pre-order. Disgusting. Going to be interested to see the Jessing figures when they're finally released, especially with the hair. With the hair. Oh, animated Bam, is that what it is? Okay. Again, he put a suit on it to what? To not see the joint that you're still gonna see anyway. That's a reinvention. Let me put a cloth on it. Stop it. I can tell you what it is. The pure form with trash with shit. No, it's just so laughable. Again, who's swallowing this? Who the hell knows? But it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. They're also doing a normal body anyway. Okay. Yeah, guys, don't listen to this. This guy has at least 60 figures talking about I only have 3. Anyway. So guys, so if you want to fill your collection with the new reinvented bodies by Jazz Inc., please go support. Please go place your pre-orders because I don't think there's anything better right now in the market. Obviously, Hot Toys is going out of business. In-Art is king right now. Blitzwave's trying to come in and sweep, but Jazz Inc. comes out of left field with the reinvention of how they put a sweater on a body to hide the joints that, again, you're going to see anyway. A thick sweater isn't going to fully disguise joints. Okay? So, see what I mean? All bullshit, as usual. He's 60. See, guys? See how you get them to tell the truth? I lowballed it at 60, and look what he said. The disrespect. See what I mean with playing a possum? This guy has more than 3. Okay? Don't let Thule trick you into, oh, guys, please donate. I only have 3. Can you guys please donate? Stop. So, yeah, guys. Another round of Jazz Inc. bullshit as usual. Remember, they reinvented how to put a sweater on a figure. So, yeah, there is your great product. Wonder how long it will take them to release the figure. Yo, exactly. We're 6 months behind with Catwoman that was supposed to be shipping 35 months ago. What do you think is going to happen with everything else? Everything's going to be a delay. Everything's going to be a problem. You know what wasn't really a problem? The Power Pose Batman, 89 Batman. You want to know why? Because it's a power pose and they didn't have to do shit. The hardest part of that entire figure was the mouth plate. That was it. So I don't know why people... Please donate. Oh my god. All those kind of this guy. Unbelievable. 6 months, but not exactly. Yo, it's crazy. And again, you guys fall for this shit constantly. It is so funny. I just watch. I like see the post on my feed, and I'm like, I just look at the comments. I'm like, look at these retards. Like, these people are so retarded. They are so retarded. They believe everything they hear. It is so funny. So, guys, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Again, most likely we'll be back tomorrow for something. If not, then I'll see you guys either Friday or Saturday. But I have a feeling with all these releases, I think, most likely again tomorrow. Again, they've been announcing. I didn't even know that Joel was due. So, who knows? But there's always something, right? Even if it's third party, even if it's in our remember, I don't know what's going on with their bloody version, Pennywise, that they said was going to come out like a week and a half ago. I'm still waiting for it to see if I'm going to order their regular version or that bloody version, which I think is most likely going to be the bloody version. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, $400, kind of painful, but we will see. What do you think next week? Be crazy. Well, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con is, I believe, next week, if not the following. No, I think it's next week. So I think it's like the 23rd or some shit like that. So I am hoping, right? I am hoping that we're gonna get things that we haven't seen yet, right? Like San Diego Comic-Con's exclusives. So that's what I'm hoping for, right? We haven't, we always get something. Sideshow not being at Comic-Con doesn't really help, right? Remember they were doing those weird, like in-house reveals that were boring, they were dumb, and people, again, because these people are retarded, they were sitting there going, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" in the live chat, like they've never seen the figure before, and it was shit that we had already seen anyway. So lame. So I am hoping that they go back to how it used to be when they would announce things or show things, right? Display things that we hadn't seen yet. Obviously, we're going to see things that we already know about, but hopefully we see things that we don't know anything about. And obviously get some exclusive shit from there too. Display Labs, my friend. Welcome. Look at that. Better late than never. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Nice to see you. First, let's say hello to you.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
And then...
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Nice to see you here. You made it. What time is it over there right now? Let me know, because I know you said your schedule was crazy. A brand new day. Well, already we started, right? We already got two figures. We got the reissue of the blue and red. Then we got the vest and hoodie version. So we have to get, whether it's a Punisher, we have to get whether it's a villain, right? We're not going to get another Spider-Man right now. Impossible. If we do, that's retarded. Especially because the movie, we haven't seen the movie yet. So I think we're going to wait a little bit for those things, for the brand new day stuff until the movie's out. And then we're going to start seeing, whatever it is that they're planning on announcing for that movie. So we got to wait and see. But once the movie's out, then anything's game after that. Hoping for Spider-Man. I know. And if they don't make that, very upsetting. Very upsetting, because they can make such a great figure. And I can only picture the what's his name? Nicolas Cage head sculpt, now aged, because remember they did it for the Ghost Rider figure. Can you imagine what it's going to look like now? Epic. So I really hope that they make that figure. Did you see Doom is supposed to have cameo in Brand New Day? Oh no, I did not. I did not hear that. That would be sick. I mean, they're not going to get a figure from him, but that would be sick. I think they'll do Legend of Zelda figures from the... Well, that's very interesting, because somebody had asked, do you think they're going to do He-Man figures? I said, most likely not, right? Because, again, the licensing and all that stuff. Well, as you can see, they did it. From that experience, right, from what they just did with the Masters of the Universe, right, I would have... If that hadn't happened, I would have said, Legend of Zelda, no. Why? Well, who owns Zelda? Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't do that shit for nobody. They don't give their figure licenses to make anything. Anything Mario that I have one figure that's third party. That they called them. It wasn't even Mario. They called them Super Molly. So M-A-L-I they called them. Not even Super Mario. It was Super Molly. So it was like an evil version of like a Mario Brothers. And that's the only thing I have for Mario. Nintendo doesn't give out licenses for nobody, right? Or else I would have all 1/6 scale Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Bowser, right? I would have something in 1/6. I don't have shit. So because of what happened with He-Man, it is possible that they can make, at least the Link, right? The main character, the Link. If not, then it's because Nintendo don't bother with that shit. you know. But hopefully, I would love a Link. Again, I would love Mario shit, but they don't really do that. You know. Guessing Hulk and Punisher will be next. Correct. So we already have 2 Spider-Man figures, right? We have to get a Hulk. We have to get the Punisher again. We're gonna get another Spider-Man with the battle damage head sculpt. We're gonna get a full-blown battle damage Spider-Man. Then we're gonna get another suit for the last battle suit for the Spider-Man. We got to wait and see if the Punisher gets an upgraded suit as well, which is possible. Remember that we were expecting. We completely forgot about the fact that he's supposed to get into some Iron Man. The Punisher is supposed to get into some Iron Man armor, right? Remember, we've had for years already that Punisher Iron Man from the video game. And we heard, right, that he's supposed to fight the Hulk. So it's either a Hulk Buster that he's going to get in there with the Punisher stuff, or an Iron Man suit that he's going to get in there and probably mod it up. So remember, that's most likely coming as well. Apparently, I saw 2 different times. They said that the Brand New Day movie, that the Doctor Doom movie was going to be something like 3 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. Is that true? Does anybody know? So I don't know how long this Brand New Day movie is going to be, but there's so much already just from the trailer that could be coming. Are they going to make Scorpion? Are they going to make Tarantula? Are they going to make Boomerang? Are they going to make, you know what I mean? There's so much shit. And that's just from the trailer, like I said. Imagine the shit that we haven't seen yet. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed. In the last trailer that you guys are seeing now, when the Hulk is, the building's crashing down and they're like fighting there and whatever. If you pay attention, he's hitting the Hulk with something that has like electricity on it. That is the Shocker's like gauntlet shocker thing. We haven't seen anything about the Shocker anywhere in the trailer. But we saw that he's using his weapon against the Hulk. Are we getting a Shocker? So, Tarantula. Boomerang. Now it looks like the Shocker. Scorpion. Right? What are we actually getting? We have no idea. That's what I'm saying. Once we see the movie, we could figure out, what possibly could be made. But right now, again, Punisher, Spider-Man, Hulk. No matter what. And remember, they're not only going to do those 3 plus the 2 that are already out. So 5 figures out of that, and 3 of them are Spider-Man? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we just got to wait and see. Mario weird. Super Molly. Punisher in the... That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to happen. He's supposed to steal some Iron Man tech, some Tony Stark tech, and he's supposed to get into that suit. So we'll see what happens. There's a 1/6 skill link. Okay. Yeah, no, but that's all, like animation looking. And apparently the one that's out right now that he just started shipping, the thing's got like a big head and it's not that good. So that's why I don't bother with that stuff. Live action is completely different than, the animated stuff. Obviously, I would like animated stuff also, but if it doesn't look good, I don't really bother like that. And what am I going to do with a Link by himself without a Mario, without any of that? So that's why I'm just like, But if Hot Toys makes it, goodbye. Next year is going to be insane. Avengers. Yep. We're going to get so much shit, guys. We're going to get so much shit. It is going to be so insane. And I'm glad you brought that up, Thule, because one thing we're not really talking about, which is kind of crazy because we completely forgot. Seeing all of this, right? We're just thinking, oh, Hot Toys is going to make all of these guys. We're not getting all of these guys. And an entire side of villains were forgotten. Remember, we're supposed to get a Steve Rogers as Captain Hydra. Nobody has talked about that. Nobody has brought that up. Nobody has mentioned that. This movie being, again, apparently it's 3 hours and 45 minutes. Then I heard it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. I don't know what the truth is. But either way, if it's 3 hours and 45 minutes, what does that mean? Do you know how much shit is going to happen in 3 hours and 45 minutes? Again, if that's the real runtime. If it's 2 hours and 45 minutes, it's still a little bit shorter than Endgame, because Endgame was, I believe, 3 hours. So a lot of shit has to happen in 3 hours, so we don't even know. And again, we completely forgot about the Hydra stuff. So that right there, that Captain Hydra, you better believe that's going to get made 100%. And then whoever else is part of that Hydra team, which, remember, he's supposed to have his own army of whatever. So he can have his own Avengers that are all Hydra, for all we know. I don't know if it's in the comics or not. I wouldn't know. But that Captain Hydra is a thing. A Fantastic Four look for me a film to... Correct. And I said that, and Rudy said, no, they're going to make him again with jackets. I said, absolutely not. If anything, they'll make him again for Secret Wars if they're even in there. But I can tell you, we're not going to get them back to back. Impossible. Again, specifically only for a jacket. I don't think so. Hopefully somebody does make the jackets, though, like Topo, for example, right? Somebody makes those jackets for our standard, first generation Fantastic Four that we just got, that we're getting, that we just got, I believe, who just came out. The Thing was the first one to come out. So that would be cool. But I don't think they're going to make the Fantastic Four again. If they do, I'll be completely shocked, because, again, way too soon, like you're saying, Ron. So from the Thunderbolts, we got Yelena already. We're definitely going to get Red Guardian. We have to, 100%. Hot Toys teased it already years ago. It is inevitable. Another Bucky, inevitable. U.S. Agent, who knows? Sentry, who the hell knows? Ghost, who the hell knows? Right? Ant-Man, I believe, apparently, again, I don't know if it's true. Apparently, he's going to die. Does that mean they're going to make another figure? I don't think so. I doubt it. Is it possible? Always possible. Right? Steve Rogers, as you can see, holding Mjolnir again. And as you can see, it's shattered Mjolnir, so it's still continuing from the Love and Thunder, right? When it was put together by Lady Thor or the Mighty Thor, right? And then from the X-Men, Gambit, 100% coming. Cyclops would be crazy if they don't make them. And the thing is that you don't need the head sculpt would be no eyes. It would just be the visor. So that's an easy figure to make. Still, obviously, the actor's likeness, but you don't have to worry about the eyes. So most likely you're going to be able to swap out the visor with some sunglasses, which would be cool. Beast, I have a feeling it's going to be made just so they can show off that Zeb style of hairy, bodies that they're doing now. Magneto and Professor X, I don't know. I don't think so. I doubt it. Maybe from the new ones. Remember, they just Adam Driver apparently is supposed to be playing Magneto now. I can tell you that Adam Driver Magneto is 100% going to be made. He's already Kylo Ren. Hot Toys already has the likeness. You better believe they're going to make Magneto as, Adam Driver as Magneto. 100%. Given Shang-Chi still available. Correct. I mean, not necessarily. Just because he's still available does not mean he's not going to get made. It does turn them off because they're like, eh. But I can tell you, if there are enough updates, better head sculpt, because even though the head sculpt was good, it could have been way better. If they update the head sculpt, rolling eyes, better suit, because another thing, that suit was kind of cheap, right? Felt cheap, looked cheap. So if they update the figure, I think people will jump on it. But again, the fact that it's sitting, it's kind of like, do we really want to do this again? Shuri Black Panther, I don't think so. You know, she's going to be very, very similar to what we already got from Black Panther 2. So I doubt they're going to make her. M'Baku would be great. That, do I expect it? I don't think so. If we haven't got a Wong, there's no way we're going to get M'Baku. But again, anything's possible. Doom, 100%. And these two, I don't think so. They're definitely not going to make the Falcon and the Captain America Sam Wilson we already got. Even if they update the outfit, right, is it really going to be that big of a difference to then give them, again, the same exact set of wings that we already got, not once but twice, with, again, that blue outfit that we already got? Even, again, if it's just minor changes on it, whether it's on the straps, whether it's on the chest, whether it's on the pants, is it really going to be that big of a deal to be like, all right, well, I got the one from before. This one's, you know, I'm getting this one too with the minor change. Like, again, very possible, but who knows? So Nightcrawler, Mystique. Nightcrawler would be great. Mystique would be great. Are they making them? I don't think so. Again, depending also how big their roles are in the movie, that will also dictate how, you know, what the probability is going to be of them getting made. Just give me Doom and X-Men. Well, remember, they're going to start after this. They're going to start Doom. They're going to start X-Men shit. So around the corner. Spoiler alert. Stupid choice. EGG paper or plastic. Welcome. Hello. They are notorious for never releasing all the characters within a series more than the other than correct. Because remember, Hot Toys' job is not to give you, you know, an entire line of everything, right? That's not what Hot Toys is about. Hot Toys has never been the company to say, we're going to complete the line. We're going to give you everything. No. You know, they overuse a lot of shit. For example, when it comes to clones, when it comes to troopers, right? Stormtroopers, clone troopers, we will get that left and right 24/7. When it comes to main characters, remember that what dictates them doing a certain character is, you know, them having the likeness permission, right? If they already have it from the past, it is easier to figure out that they're most likely going to make that figure again. So like I'm saying, Adam Driver, I just read today that he's going to be the new Magneto, right? Why wouldn't they make Magneto with Adam Driver's head sculpt when we already have Kylo Ren's? Not one, but we got two with a head sculpt. It's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't they make that? Of course, they're most likely going to make that. But if there are some characters that, for example, let's go back to the Thunderbolts. Sentry, for example. Sentry, everybody wanted to, I would have loved the Sentry, right? How come they didn't make a Sentry? It comes down to the actor's head sculpt. Are people really going to be, oh my God, I really want this guy's head sculpt? No, but they're going to want the figure. Is he really that popular for them to make that figure? You know what I mean? So it would be great for us as collectors to have full lines, absolutely, which is why third party exists. Remember that third party is there for that reason, to do the filler figures that Hot Toys isn't going to make, which we already know that. We've never, again, I've been collecting since, I tell you guys all the time, 2008, 2009. I've never sat here going, I can't wait for them to finish my line. I can't wait for them to, you know, make this one and this one and this one. Remember, I tell you guys all the time, they didn't even make villains at one point. The villains that they were making forever had been the same villains. The Joker. You know, the Joker was one made over and over and over and over and over. You know, so villain-wise, they've never been even that deep with the villains except for like the most iconic ones. So how are we going to finish? How are they going to give us full lines when they weren't even making villains to begin with? You know what I mean? So now, though, again, compared to 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, different world, right? They were making way less figures than they are now. So it comes down to most likely popularity. And again, permission, likeness permission. Did they get it? Did they not get it? Is it worth them for them to get it? Period. That's it. You know, another example, they just showed that season 3's Bullseye is going to come. they showed his suit, right? So he's gonna wear a mask. He's got his entire now, comic suit, but he's got a mask on. It would make sense for Hot Toys to make a season 3 Bullseye. Why? Well, season 1 and season 2, it's been mostly head sculpt. Right? You see, he's been wearing the mask, but then you see his head sculpt a lot, his head a lot, his face a lot. Are they gonna make his head sculpt? Probably not. Should they? Absolutely. Do you really need to have a Bullseye with a head sculpt? Most likely not. What's gonna make Bullseye look good is him in his comic outfit. So if they make a Bullseye, it should be made with the mask and however else the suit is. We don't need his head sculpt. But if it was an MMS release, you would need that head sculpt. It's a TMS, so it's really, is it necessary? They're still giving us the Daredevil head sculpt. So for certain characters, it is necessary to have the head sculpt. Not for all of them, though. Do I need a head sculpt for Bullseye? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I need the Bullseye figure. I don't need his head sculpt. I don't care for the actor. If it was from the movie, Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck, that's a different story. Because remember, he had the what do you call it? The Bullseye like branded on his forehead. That's cool. But this is not that. So, you know what I mean? Thor is coming. That is 100% coming, and maybe even with 2 different looks as usual, right? So arms covered, arms not covered, Agreed. How long have you been collecting? 2008, 2009, I started collecting Hot Toys. And I've been collecting nonstop ever since. So that's why I have so much, because I never I took a break and then I came back. I've never stopped collecting. The moment I started getting Hot Toys, I have never stopped getting Hot Toys. That's why I'm up to 1,500 and change. Let's see. RIP wallets. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Milk the hell out of the most popular, most sold character, also which openly stays biased, choose it. Exactly. There you go. That's what I'm saying. So Hot Toys is not a company that is here to give you full lines. They're here to make you the best looking 1/6 scale figures in the world, right? I'm not saying that there aren't customizers that make great head sculpts, that make amazing custom figures. That's not what I'm saying. But licensed and official products, there's nobody better. You can say, well, J&D is doing blah, blah, blah. Well, if you like your head sculpt to go like this because it's made out of silicone, then you like that. That's nothing wrong with that. Does that mean that it's better than a Hot Toys head sculpt because the head sculpt goes like this? No. But if you compare any given license, any given likeness from anything J&D to Hot Toys, very competitive. You can't say, oh, J&D blows it out of the water. Never. Could it be slightly better? Possibly. I don't think so, but it could be. How? I don't know, but it could be. So that's what I mean, They're just there to make, and again, when people get another thing on top of the whole Howard thing, a lot of people don't like when, Hot Toys reuses a lot of shit, right? The constant, for example, Iron Man Marks repainted, the Mark IV repainted constantly, the Mark 7 repainted, the Mark 3 repainted, right? A lot of people don't care for that. A lot of people complain about that. A lot of people talk about anytime there's a new Iron Man announced, oh, Hot Toys is going out of business. They don't know what else to make. That's all they got. They're not original. What are you talking about? It's a company. They're looking to make money. So just because you don't like it doesn't mean that people don't like it. So I don't think people, again, because people haven't been around that long to kind of gauge what the company's about, they're very quick to talk shit on the company. I've been around following the company for over 10 years. So that's why I talk about the company like I talk about the company. Nobody else talks about the company like I do because nobody else collects like I do, has been around like I have, knows about the company like I do. So that's why they can't come to me and tell me Hot Toy sucks. That's why I tell them, all right, you think Hot Toy sucks? Then good for you. See ya. Because you don't know shit. If you think, if anybody in this community thinks Hot Toy sucks, you don't know shit about anything. Bullseye was sick in that dinner scene. I think in the community, United is the one for getting a difference in understanding the plastic inner will still inner still suck. Yeah, inner's trash. Inner's complete trash. 15 for yeah. I mean, actually, let me give you the exact number, Tuli, since you got disrespected when I said 60. You bum. I am up to 1,536 figures as of July 7th. And my last figure was Steppenwolf. The Toys R Us Steppenwolf Chrome figure that just came out. So that's where I'm up to right now. Exactly. Less is more. And actually, I'm glad you brought this up. So think about this. The people who are telling you, right, the know-nothing YouTubers telling you that less is more and that you shouldn't have too much of a collection and blah, blah, blah. Remember, these people are telling you not to collect as much, yet they want to come off as if they're experts telling you about anything. Meanwhile, they don't even have collections themselves because they're telling you that less is more. So they're telling you, hey, don't collect. Come listen to me because I'm less is more. I don't have anything. I have no experience in anything, but I'm telling you to be like me because this is the way to be. What are you talking about? You're retarded. I really hope Hot Toys never silicone head. I know, same. I don't think that's necessary at all. I think that's actually really kind of dumb because why do you need your head sculpt to do this? It's not a Barbie, and Barbies don't even do that. You know what I mean? So you know when there was Doomsday One stream tour, your parents. I got to figure it out. Maybe this Saturday. Maybe this Saturday. I remember JC Hung, their best sculptor revenue was a custom sculptor until I'm telling you, these people have been customizers themselves first, and then they get hired to do what they do. That's why I'm telling you. That's what I tell you guys. Again, same like you just said. In my opinion, any, not just JC, any Hot Toy sculptor, period, blows any other sculptor out of the water. Any other one, you know. And I'm not saying they all make perfect stuff because we've gotten some doozies. We've gotten some crazy, you know, head sculpts that haven't been the greatest. So I don't mean they're all amazing all the time. No. But you put any of them against, example, a Sean Dabbs, a Viola, right? Anybody from Hot Toys will destroy anything they make. Period. It's that simple. You know, so... And I will always stand by that because that's a fact. Remember when Enter at was your only real company? Enter Bay, yes. Enter Bay. Enter Bay. And I tell you guys that all the time. When I first started, that's all we had. Hold on, I just got a message real quick. So back then, everything we had some Blitzway, we had Metacom, a lot of Metacom. I just recently found out a bunch of my Star Wars stuff is Metacom. I didn't think it was. I thought a lot of it was Sideshow, and I had been purchasing a lot of Metacom, not even realizing it. So you got Sideshow, you got Metacom. Remember back then too, you had Sideshow, Metacom, Enterbay, and again, like you said, Enterbay was the only competition. It was them two. Hot Toys would come out with something, and they weren't even making the same shit, right? It wasn't like Enterbay was sitting there making Batmans or making Superman. It wasn't that. They were making their own shit, but they were cool figures, right? They were making things like Donnie Yen Ip Man, I believe, was by Entebbe. I believe there was also a few Bruce Lees, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, all the basketball shit that we got. A few of the Asian actors as well. That, you know, figures of Asian actors again that I didn't collect because I didn't know the movies and stuff like that. But they were the only ones that were neck and neck with Hot Toys for the longest time. Then all of a sudden they died down. Hot Toys kept going, and that was the end of that. Yeah, Enterbay. Yep. I have tons. I have a bunch of the original basketball figures, Michael Jordans. I have a bunch of that stuff. I have a 1/4 scale RoboCop. I think it's a 1/4 scale RoboCop by Enterbay. I don't think that was Blitzway. I think that was Enterbay. So yeah, I know Enterbay very well. I love Enterbay. But what I don't like about Enterbay now, we're in 2026 and they're still sitting there fucking making Michael Jordans. They just did a Michael Jordan, the last shot Michael Jordan. What are you talking about? You said you were the last Michael Jordan was 3 Michael Jordans ago. According to them. Oh, the last Michael Jordan, this is it. And then we've gotten 3 after that. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's all you got? So they just went to shit pretty much. They're just trying to milk Michael Jordan as much as possible. It's kind of lame now, you know. But again, I love the company. I've always loved the company, but now it's like, you know, what are you doing? So yeah, guys, tomorrow, Thursday, like I said, most likely be back tomorrow for something. If not, then I'll see you guys Friday or Saturday. I will see you guys. Yeah, something's supposed to be happening Saturday. We don't know yet. Depends on the weather. But if it happens, then you guys are going to be in for a treat because it's going to be a little bit of fun. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.